Hi! How you doing, guys? My name is Jonathan Stout, and this is my $12,000 stream setup. Here you go. Anyway, I don't know how to do intros. Hey! Okay, no, I'm not doing that. No one scare you. Hello, guys. My name is Jonathan Stout, and I just want to preface this that all of this equipment has been gained within the past 3 years. I'm a full-time wedding photographer and photographer here in Kansas City, Missouri. A lot of this gear has come from that. But at the same time, it is something that has helped step up my stream, and I think it's actually pretty dope. So this is my stream setup, and I'm going to be reading from a list because a lot of it is like obscure stuff that I wouldn't think to include, but I will. So let's start with my two heavy hitters. I have two 5D Mark IVs for two different angles, and that is a 5D Mark IV with a 24 to 70 2.8 lens L series. And on this side of me, I have another 5D Mark IV with a 16 to 35 2.8 L series lens. I use both of these cameras and these lenses for wedding photography and videography, but for stream, it actually steps up the quality quite a bit. These two lights behind me are Yongyu lights, Yongyu. They are essential for me for creating a very interesting background. As you can see, this is just black and then two lights. Basically, without this, it's just that, which isn't bad. But being backlit is amazing. They're full RGB and they can go from anywhere from white to daylight to all this stuff. They're battery powered, so it's great. So they last a long time. For my mic, I'm currently using a blue EMBER mic. It is a amazing mic. Definitely, if you are going to upgrade your stream at any time, I would say get an XLR mic, because USB mics run their course and they're not always easily upgradable. XLR mics are fantastic for streams. You can do so much with them, and the quality of the sound is just nice. And then I also have the boom arm, which is a blue arm, and that was $100. I wouldn't recommend it just because of the cost. It was pretty expensive for what it does. And one thing that I wish that I had known was that I don't really need that. You can definitely do without it. If you want to get it just for the quality is amazing, but that is what I currently have holding the blue mic. For my computer, I have a custom built computer that I actually found on Facebook Marketplace. For this type of computer, I definitely needed to stream and to game. And so I have a RYZEN 5 3600 CPU in there. I have a GeForce RTX 2070 Super, and it has been able to do wonders for my stream. Definitely little fun tip, little quick tip. If you have RAM sticks, overclock those motherfuckers, because they do not tell you to do that, because I don't know, but definitely overclock that. There should be a tutorial about overclocking your RAM sticks safely. I don't overclock anything else. That is the only thing I overclock. So with my monitors, I have two 24-inch MSI monitors. These are amazing. The color on them is fantastic. It's 144 hertz, just really great. They save a lot of space. They go up really high, so my posture isn't like looking down on a computer screen. So both of them are elevated, and it is just amazing. And accents on the side of my stream, there are these two lights. They are called MR.GO lights. They come with the little remote. They're fantastic. I think there was like 15, 20 bucks on Amazon. It's amazing. The battery lasts so long. They charge real quick. It's just a nice accent to have in your stream, and it is just very nice. The colors are very bright and vibrant, especially with my white backdrop. Like, it just looks really clean. For my audio interface, I am using a GO XLR. If you are new to streaming, I would definitely recommend getting a GO XLR for audio interface. You have no idea, and if you do, you probably understand how complicated sound can get on your stream. It can become such a pain in the ass, dude. Like, just setting all of it up and getting it where it needs to be. So I would recommend the GO XLR. There's presets. There's you can use XLR mics with it and a USB mic with it. You can hear your audio. All of my audio goes through that and then goes to me. And it is so simple. My God, I just get a GO XLR. They're worth every penny. For my keyboard, I have a RAZER keyboard. Don't really know what type it is. I know people hate on RAZER. A lot of people go for Corsair. For me, it's served me well. It's a nice RGB keyboard. It is amazing. It does what I need to do. And that's all I can say. In the corner, I have my Nintendo Switch, which is probably the only game, but it's actually the only game system that I have besides the PC. And it's amazing because I play Super Smash Brothers a lot. I think I've put like almost 800 hours in the game, and especially with Animal Crossing New Horizons. Time to die. Who's first to be sacrificed? They all clap. I'm gonna be putting a lot more time into that. And also to use these really nice cameras that I have set up, I have 2 cam links, which is what you need to set up your camera to where you can use it in OBS and your stream and all that. The cam links are fantastic. They're about 120, I think. It's a bit overpriced, but it looks way nicer than a webcam, and it definitely steps up your stream. It's just cleaner. It's just really nice. The quality just bumps up 110%. And next, my office desk, I actually had to put together. I would not recommend doing this because it was a pain in the butt, and I'd rather have just one of those long ones that raise up and raise down. I'd love to like sit and stand and do all that stuff, but it does what I need to do. Nothing really great about it though. Like, I had to put it together, which if you trust me to put anything together, I'm gonna fail because I suck at it because I get real nervous and I start sweating, and it's not a fun thing. I have my RAZER mouse. I like the number pads on the side because especially for Call of Duty and other games that take up a lot of buttons, I can have them all mapped to the side, so I'm not having to like do arithmetics on my fingers on the keyboard and have them be like this because it hurts. And next, one thing that is also very paramount for my stream is my stream deck. It's from ELGATO, and it is amazing. Now, do you need a stream deck? No, there's actually ways that you can have it with a keyboard, I heard. So definitely look up videos on stuff like that. But the stream deck itself is fantastic. Very easy to set up, very simple to use. You can do so much with it. You can set up pictures as your background. Like, it's very easily customizable. It does everything I need to without me having to reopen Windows and do all that stuff. Like, it is amazing, and it just makes my life a lot easier. And then next on the list are these headphones. I don't know if you've noticed, but gaming headphones usually suck and they hurt and they're very uncomfortable. So I actually took a tip from my buddy Daniel Jones and got these. They're awesome. They fit, they're comfortable, and they are really, really nice. They don't bend your ears too much. Like my ears are kind of bigger. So it is amazing to not have them be sore while I'm streaming, because I stream around 4 to 5 hours when I do stream. By the way, guys, check out my stream at twitch.tv/JohnCStout. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm streaming sometimes throughout the day and at night. So definitely check out. I will for sure be on at 9. So yeah, feel free to drop by. The lights that are currently lighting me, those are the ELGATO lights. I have one key light and then one key light air. Basically, they are amazing. The only downside that I would say about them is they're only Wi-Fi enabled. If you do not have Wi-Fi, basically you can't use them. It's kind of dumb when it comes to that, but I will say the power that it takes up, how thin they are, how much desk space they don't take up is amazing. I would definitely recommend getting it because this is what my stream looks like when they are off. It's very dark in here. And it's a nice even light across your face. Like, it is awesome. It doesn't get overheated. It's just a great addition onto your stream. It's fantastic. And currently the chair that I'm sitting in is a MAINGEAR chair. I actually for a long time thought this would be the stupidest purchase I would make, but that was until I sat into a chair that wasn't good for my posture, and it actually screwed up my posture because I would do this for long periods of the day. My posture would sink and it just would hurt my back. So actually getting in a gamer chair, like to one that's specifically designed for your back, for straight posture, is fantastic. It was super adjustable. Nothing really stands out about it. It's just a nice chair. Like, it's comfy. But that actually was on sale at Micro Center for $50, but it's originally around $300, which was insane. Micro Center, God, please sponsor me. I'd love to work with you. Now, with me saying all this, I'm not telling you to buy all the expensive stuff. I'm not telling you to do this because you'll get followers immediately. What I am telling you is if you have access to make your stream nice, if you have access to make it tolerable, very nice visibly, do it. That is one thing that has actually stood out to me, that people actually enjoy seeing my stream layout. They like the lights in the back. They like seeing the computer. They like seeing all this stuff. What I will say though, is it is not necessary, especially right now during our economy. But I will say that it helps. If you have access to the stuff and you can afford maybe even some small purchases, even just getting a webcam with these nice lights can make a huge difference. Just something to make it creative. And by the way, I will say this, I am currently streaming in a basement. I have a blanket up behind me and a blanket up besides me, and that's it. Other than that, there's nothing really incredible about my stream except for the cameras that I'm using and the knowledge I know about them. The only reason I was able to make these purchases is because this was over the past 3 to 4 years. I'm a full-time wedding photographer, and that's how I was able to do it. I would not recommend that people go out and spend this much money at the start of their stream. Basically, I would give you the same advice that I would with any starting photographer or videographer. Buy a crappy camera. If you still like doing it after a year or two, upgrade. And I know that sounds really stupid because I've also said in another video, hey, it's great to start out great. It is. But if you don't know that you want to do this for the rest of your life, or at least for a long time, these purchases will just sink you and you will have wasted so much money. But if you are interested in setting up your stream, definitely check out my stream on twitch.tv/JohnCStout and ask me questions, ask me anything like that, how to get video cameras to do this stuff, because it's really simple. If you have all this stuff and you can make your setup look so nice, even if you don't have ELGATO key lights, which are pretty expensive, I may say, even like a softbox, anything to just brighten up your face and make the quality stand out a lot better. All right, guys. Well, if you enjoyed this video, you can find me on all my social media platforms. On Instagram, I'm at John's Love Stories for my photography page, and for my Twitch and streaming page, it's at John C. Stout. I'm on Twitter, and it is at Jonathan C. Stout. And on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/John C. Stout. And if you want to come check it out, I'd love to see you. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Godspeed. Bye.